Hi guys, welcome back to my channel again. I know I've been away for a while, but I am back. I promise I am back for real. So if this is your first time coming to my channel, please subscribe, hit that subscribe button right away. And if you're a returning subscriber, all my love as always. Alright, so let's get right into it. First of all, before I start, I just had a baby. Yes, I had a baby 3 weeks ago. Basically, yeah, 3 weeks ago. I had baby on the 7th of October this month. Yeah, so congratulations to me. Yeah, so in this video, I'm going to be giving you a full detail of what happened, how I had my baby, how it all started from contractions and everything. So I want you to sit tight and enjoy this video. And if you do, in fact, I know you will. So just share to your friends, like, comment, or like to hear whatever, or share your experience as well. I don't mind. So just like this video and comment, and don't forget to subscribe. So I made this video the time we got into our room at the hospital. See me thinking I was going to vlog my delivery from beginning to end. But when the contractions came or started or became serious, it's not someone that told me to keep my phone and my tripod aside. In fact, vlogging was the last thing on my mind. The only thing I wanted was to have my baby and let the pain just stop because I was in severe pain. Me thinking my husband will help me. My husband, in fact, we were having the contractions together. So nobody was able to vlog, but I'm going to give you the full gist right now. So my due date was supposed to be 8th of October. Yeah, I would have been 40 weeks on the 8th of October. But as God may have it, or as God will have it, I started having contractions. That 8th of October would have been on a Saturday. Yeah, but the Thursday before then, that's on the 6th. Yeah, towards evening, say around 6 p.m. Yeah, around 5-6 p.m. Let me just say 5 p.m. I went out for a stroll and I felt something like a slimy, something like my mucus plug had, come out. So I came back home. Then around 6 p.m., 6:30 p.m. I started having mild contractions. So it was not so serious. So I was just, vibing or just doing what I was doing. So around 7 p.m. I was on a call with a friend. Around 7 p.m. It started coming like every 10 minutes. Like I was now tracking it with an app I have on my phone. So I was tracking it, I was timing it, so it will last for like say 30 to 40 seconds, then it will go. Then 10 minutes later it will come back again. So it was still very mild. It wasn't so serious. I didn't want to panic or start calling my husband to say it's happening, maybe it have started though. But I just wanted to calm down and understand the situation, and I didn't want to rush to the hospital, so they don't send me back and say no, I've not even started that late, I should just go back home. So I wanted to be sure I was going into labor before going to the hospital. So around 8, I was still on a call. The contractions started coming like 5 minutes apart and would last for like 40 to 50 seconds, or no, it's like 30 to 40 seconds still. Yeah, so it was just coming like that. 8 p.m, 8:30 p.m, it was just coming like that. Like I was like, this is getting serious. My mother was still on his way back from work, so as soon as he came back around 9 p.m, I told him that see what's happening. He said, oh yeah, let's go to the hospital. My husband can panic. He said, let's go to the hospital. I said, no, wait now, let me observe this thing first, so we don't waste our time going there and coming back home this night. Let me understand first how it's happening. So around 10, I was like, I think I can still wait till the next morning. That's Friday. So like, let's go to bed. So my husband went to bed before me. I managed. Okay, I had my bath. Yes, I think I had my bath. After having my bath, I went to the room to dress up, to just wear my nighties. and I noticed water was leaking, like my water had broken, but it did not gush out like the way it happens in the movies, or but it did not gush out like brrr, my water just broke, my water just broke. No, it did not happen like that. It was just coming like like I was peeing, but I was not peeing. But it was just coming tian tian, like small small. I was like, "Ugh, okay, let me just shower, still wait and see how it goes from there." So my husband had gone to bed. Then I said, okay, let me lie down and sleep. As soon as I laid down, more, I could not sleep. As if the contractions now doubled, like it became more intense. It became more intense, 5 minutes apart, 30 to 40 seconds, going to 50 seconds. Then it was now around 10 p.m. So I was like, I woke my husband like, it's like we're going to go to the hospital. Let's go. I think it's happened. Let's just go. The way this thing is happening, I don't think I can wait till tomorrow morning. Let's just go. So I got my box. I've already gotten my hospital bag ready. So I picked up my box and put a few things like my bathroom slippers and sponge and soap and all that. So I just packed those on, because those ones I was already using them. I was still using them at home, so there was no need packing them ahead of time. So I packed them. Then we went to the hospital. While in the car, service contractions were still. This was becoming more intense. So okay, we got to the hospital, say around past to 11. Let me just say to 11. So we got to the hospital, and they referred me to the doctors available. I don't know. They referred me to it was a GP that was around, like general doctor that was around. So she asked me how I was feeling and what had happened, if my mucus blood, if I noticed any discharge or anything. I told her everything. So she didn't check me if I was dilating or not. So she told them to send me to the labor ward. The labor ward. So this was around still around past 11. This was now around past 11. I remember. So we got to the labor ward. The midwives there or nurses, they were like, no, that's why didn't this doctor check me first to be sure I'm dilating before coming to the labor? Because labor ward is like it don't they happen like it's like the don't they happen room where we say as you're there, from there is the labor room straight, labor theater, whatever, labor room straight. The labor ward is like pre-nursery of labor room is like pre-nursery, then labor ward is like pre-nursery, then labor room is like the main. So if you have to be in the labor ward, you have to have been dilating, or maybe up to 4 or 5 cm already dilated. So they were like, oh, she would have checked me. Why did she bring me here without checking me to know if I was there? So after the whole argument, she had told me to come inside. So they took me in. There was already another lady there that was already in labor. So I think her husband was with her there. So they had to tell her husband to come out, because another woman was coming in. So I understand that if there are more than 2 women there, their spouses cannot go in with them. So her husband came out, then I went in. The contractions were still normal, not so intense, but it was getting serious. So they had checked me, and before they even checked me, hey God, I cannot even believe I have the type of mind. Me that always say I'll not open my leg for anybody, only doctor. Hey, no more doing. In fact, if not a female doctor, I'm not doing again. The doctor that they brought was not smiling. He said, oh yeah, open. I had to hold one of the nurses because I was scared. And so when he checked me, see that checking is another story for another day. So when he checked me, he said I was like just the tip, just 2 cm. Like Jesus Christ, I've not even started. So I was just 2 cm dilated then. They now told me, okay, I can go. Like, okay, I can go home. They said, no, you're not going home. No, take her to a private room. So they took us to a private room. So, because I already packed my tripod to say I'm going to film my delivery. Hey, as soon as the control is, I'll get there. So when we got to the private room, I set my things, set my bag, and stuff. So And now I kind of like filmed the room because I wanted to like start vlogging my delivery. So I kind of like filmed the entire room, like, oh yeah, this is the room, this is my bed, kiniko, this is my toilet. No. I'm going to, maybe I'm going to post the video. Yeah. So when the okay, it was now around past 12, so we're like, okay, let's get some rest, let's get some sleep. My husband, I told my husband, yeah, we can share the bed now. The bed was big enough for both of us, so I lay down first, and my husband lay down at the edge. So we're about to sleep. As soon as I lay down, that's though that when I want to lie down, where the contraction will just start from the beginning. As soon as I lay down, I just stood up immediately. I couldn't. I was thinking I would just sleep this night and sleep and wake up tomorrow. And then I say I'm already 10 cm and I'll now give birth. But as soon as I lay down, I see the contraction now triple. Hey. I stood up, I had to start walking around the room. I had to start walking around the room. You know, the nurse kept coming to check my vitals, like my temperature and baby's heartbeat. Every 40 minutes, the nurse was coming to check. So it was not around 1, 2, let me know. I don't want to make the story too long, but I was just in pain throughout the times. Okay, so throughout the time rather. So around 1 a.m., 2 a.m., I was in intense pain. Like the contractions were becoming mad. Like it was so painful. Like it became so painful. I was literally begging them for a CS. Like I'm like, please, I'm tired. Just come and do this here. Let me be going. Let me just feel like they will always come to check my blood pressure and baby's heartbeat every 40 minutes. So they did that throughout the night. And it was every time they came that I would always cry and cry. At times they even came like twice in 30 minutes. Because my husband kept on ringing them. My husband kept on going there to say, people should do something. My wife is in pain. You know, because I was wailing, I was shouting. God. I was a nuisance in that hospital that night. So 6 a.m. they now said okay that when they come for ward rounds, that I should tell them I want to do CS. I was like, okay. At that time I was really exhausted. I've not closed my eye that night. I did not sleep. My husband did not sleep. I was in pain. My husband was just massaging my back and was just encouraging me and just praying. I was not so scared, but we just kept on praying and I was just comforting my friends with the word of God. So fast forward to, they said the doctors will come around 8 a.m. That's when they usually do ward rounds. 8 a.m. nobody. I said what's going on. My husband will even go to the labor because the labor ward was very close to where my room, because obviously I think in that entire floor is labor floor, whatever. So my husband will go there and holler them. What's going on? My wife is in pain. You guys should just do something. You guys should just do this here. Let her rest. Let the pain just go away. But they kept on encouraging us that no, that CS is not. It's not like this is one of the best hospitals ever, because I know hospitals that merely you mention CS, straight to theater. It's your money now to just carry you straight to theater. But these people, they just kept on and like, why would you want to do it? You are healthy. Your baby is healthy. There's no emergency. There's no crisis. You're okay. There's no need to go to that room, that's theater. So they kept on encouraging me. I was just hell bent on I just wanted the pain to freeze and just disappear. So fast forward to 8 o'clock, nobody had come, no doctor had come. So till 9, it was not around 9 that they now came to our room. And when they came, I was just sitting down like someone that her word has finished. So I was just sitting down. So they now took me to the labor ward. So that was when they now checked me and they said I was 7 cm. I was like, thank God. So when I heard I was 7 cm, I was like, no need to holler about CSA. I'm very close. Let me just endure till the end. At least there was much progress throughout the night. At least all the pain I went through throughout that night, it's not in vain. I was progressing. So around 10, I was thinking that between 9 a.m. and 10, I should have reached 10 cm. I'm already going to the labor room to go and push. But around 10, they said I was thinking, I said I was 7.3 or something. But the progress was not really much. Progress was just, in fact, I was not just progressing again. I was just stuck on that 7. Ha! I said, what's happening? So around say 10:30 a.m. I now managed to climb to 8 cm. So they were like, okay, let them just take me to the labor room. So, because there was no other lady. The lady that was there before me had given birth that night. So, the labor room was free. So, like, let them just take me there till I'm 10. Let me be there till I'm 10 cm. So, I'll just push out my baby. So, when we got to the labor room, so he checked me. And he said something like, I don't even understand the English they were speaking. He said something like, the lips of my cervix was strong or was stiff or was closed. I didn't really get the thing because at that time my head was on fire. I was in severe pain. Ha! I didn't even tell you that. All through that night, my family were calling, our families were calling, my husband's family, my own family, everybody was calling. How far, how far, how far? Throughout the night, they just go, how far, how far? But when we got to the labor room, okay, like I said, the doctor checked me and he noticed the lips on my cervix was closed, or I don't know what they were even saying. But he was like, okay, let's see. That was around past 10 years. He was like, okay, let him give me like 2 hours. Let's see if I'll get to 10 cm. Because he said if I start pushing at that 8 cm, with the way things were, it's very bad. Like my cervix might rupture and all that. If I'm correct, yes, but something bad will happen. So I was not there. Okay, they allowed my husband in the labor room with me, so I was just there enjoying. So there was a nurse there. Of course, these people are very professional, the best. They're just pampering me and like encouraging me and massaging my back. At a point, my mouth was so dry, like my lips were white. My mouth was so dry, so they had to give me ice. They were giving me ice to chew, because I was literally nothing in my mouth again. Like I had gone dry. So I kept on enduring. The contractions kept coming back to back. It was no longer 5 minutes. It was back to back. Like no second relief. This one will come. Another one is coming behind. Another one is coming behind. So there was no relief. We're just coming back to back. I was crying. I was reeling. I was enduring and enduring. I was begging them. Let me just push. I will do it in Jesus. They said no. I cannot push. That it's very dangerous. I will injure myself. I shouldn't try it. And I think something was happening to me. It's as if the baby's head was already shooting out and coming down by itself. Like I was not pushing, but I was pushing. Like when the contractions will come, to be as if I want to pull. I'll tell them I want to pull. They'll say no, it's not pull, it's the baby's head. I'm like, okay, let me push it. Then no, don't push it. I'm like, I cannot help it. It was coming by itself. Like it was making me push, but I was not pushing intentionally. But they understood what was happening, so they were like, yes, I know, it's not your fault, but just try and control it. I could not control it. I tried for an hour because that was what they said was causing the cervix of the lips of my. Well, I don't understand. I can't remember the term they used, but that was what was making me not to progress again. So I had to learn to control that push when it's coming. But I could only just control it a few times, but the rest I could not control it. So I don't know what was just. We were just praying. At this point, I was getting weak. Though I was still on drip, they had given me drip earlier that morning. Yes, when I got to labor ward, that was when they gave me the drip for strength and all that. But I was already weak. I was tired. I just wanted this thing to be over. So around past 11, the doctor came back, checked again. I said no, nothing is happening. I should just endure. I was like, doctor, this is the labor. This is the theater. Please just take me there. I want just take. I don't want to do it again. Just do CS. Just see. Doctor said, fine. You've reached 18. Why do you want to go and do CS again? I was crying like, doctor, you don't understand. Don't worry. Sorry. You just kept on telling me sorry and pampering like sorry. My husband was by my side. He was just helping out. Thank God he was there. Like, thank God he was there. There was a nurse beside me, so she would always massage me and encourage me and stuff. So in the end, I don't know how it happened. Even till now, I said maybe when I get to the hospital, if I see any of those doctors, and I'll ask them again, how did it happen? But I shall remember the doctor came back and was like, okay, you can push. I'm like, are you serious? Ha. I don't know how many times, I can't remember how many times I pushed, but I didn't push once, I didn't push twice. I pushed about 4 to 5 times before the baby's head came out. And before the baby's head came out, the doctor said he was going to cut me. He didn't say, but I understood they were communicating with the nurses and midwives around. So he gave me an injection first to numb that place. Then when he cut me, I did not feel anything, but I heard chicken. I heard the scissors make the noise, shing, but I did not feel any pain. I didn't feel pain at all. I didn't feel pain at all. So when he cut me, they were like, push, 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 do as if you want to see what the doctor is doing. Oh, push. I cannot even ask drama. But God be the glory, or as God will have it. I pushed with my last strength. I pushed the last time, and baby's head came out. And even before then, they still kept on checking baby's heartbeat. Every minute they were checking baby's heartbeat. They needed to be sure that everything was okay, because if there was any drop in heartbeat, straight to theater, or So then baby's head now came out, and in less than a minute, his entire body, boom, came out. So as soon as his entire body came out, my stomach just did like board, and it just busted. See how everything just came down. So I had my baby. They called the call. Baby was crying. So I was like, baby, cry. Nurses were like, but the baby is crying now. Do you want him to shout? So everyone was like, congratulations, and that's how I had my precious baby boy. Yes. So my subsequent videos, I will tell you more about how I'm doing this motherhood thing, because actually it's not easy. But thank you for watching this video, and I beg you again, this is your first time coming to my channel, please subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed this story time. See you next time. Bye.